Hello and welcome to Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on the wisdom, a timeless reading on the wisdom that you need to know for the upcoming week. So this is timeless, so it is applicable for whatever time you happen to come upon it. So without any other further ado, let us get started. Pick a pile from 1 to 5. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So take a second to see what pile resonates the most with you, and let's get started. All right, pile number 1. What is the wisdom that the universe wants to have you to know this week? So do what you love. And then, so the feeling that I get from this is that it's in the back of your mind that you can't do what you love. It's sort of like this idea that to function in society, that you need to be cut off from what it is that you truly are passionate about. But I'm here to tell you that nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, the universe, the top priority that the universe wants for you is for you to seek what is the most good, what is the most pleasurable, and what is the most connected to source scenario in your life, like pursuing whatever your hobbies are, whatever is the most ideal people or persons in your life. So I think you need to become very serious about being serious about your connection to source, and the connection to that happiness is knowing that source says that the happiness is what is the most important thing for you to achieve. That's what I'm hearing. It's not hobbies, although those are important. I'm hearing that hobbies could be very important as a part of that. It's not work, it's not even, but it's about moving forward into a state of love and expansion, and that is the most important goal for you to achieve, to connect with source, to connect to a true state of love. So I'm hearing you're somebody who feels that you always have to do to be valid, and I'm hearing no, the most important thing is you connect to who and what you love. And I'm hearing that I'm just something that popped in my head is like, I'm getting an example that homeless people are considered by some people, not that they should, but some people look down on homeless people for an example. But the truth is that if they are connected, because people say, all sorts of bad things about homeless people, but the truth is if they are connected to source, they are doing more for the time-space reality than a lawyer or a physician. That's what I heard. Interesting. So that's what I got for the message for pile number 1. Now let us go to pile number 2. All right, let's see. Pile number 2, work with devotion. So what I'm hearing is that a tough time is almost over, because I see this image of you being in a situation where you feel trapped. You don't want to be in this situation and it's not feeling good to you. I'm hearing it's almost over. And it will shift in a way that you can perhaps not see. The universe is conspiring to shift you out of a situation into a much better situation, into a much more expansive situation, into a situation that is more like where it doesn't feel like there's always because I'm sensing that you're in a particular work situation where you feel like there's a noose around your neck constantly. There could be people that you don't like. Believe you me, I've been in situations like this, or even situations. One situation comes to mind, but that's another whole nother story. But believe you me, I can relate to this. But it's sort of like I'm hearing that the universe will miraculously get you. I'm hearing in some cases it's not even going to require any work from you to get out of the situation. In some cases it will. It's a mental perspective work that will be needed to get you out of a situation. Mental perspective work, but not actual work. So I'm hearing that in this time where it's all about changing one's mental perspective, we're all changing that. And I'm hearing that once you have this sort of a shift, the universe, even just a small change in mental perspective, I'm hearing that is the work. And the universe will just help shift you to something so much better, a situation that's safer, that's more to your liking, and that's not so toxic. Because I'm hearing you're trapped in either a work situation or a home situation that is not good. And I'm hearing it's sort of like this final hill and challenge that you need to battle before you move into a butterfly state. I'm hearing like a metamorphosis is what I'm hearing. And it's just like, this is sort of like almost a final challenge I'm hearing. It could be in a very difficult situation right now. And I'm hearing that you will be busted out of this situation through either I'm hearing no effort, or a very strong mental effort, I'm hearing, of going within and changing, shifting your energetic field. And I'm hearing it will be almost like night and day, the new situation you find yourself in. Okay, also so that was pile number 2. Now we've got pile number 3. Laugh at your demons. All right, so I'm hearing that sometimes it's very hard for you to not take things seriously, and it's almost like you go around in circles and around in circles. And I'm hearing all you just need is a little bit of a perspective change to snap yourself out of this circular. And it's about seeing, I'm being drawn to the eye, it's about seeing things in a different perspective, a whole different perspective, where it's sort of like you will feel whole again once you have the shift. If you're 1 to 4 sort of mental shift changes, or 1 to 7 mental shift changes, and you will feel so much better when you make this mental shift. You will feel like you have a release and a shift. And it's sort of like your demons, I see them, it's almost like you'll gain this perspective where you'll feel so much bigger than the pain that you've gone through. And it's just like you'll be shifted to another valley, so energetically and emotionally and mentally away from your demons, that you'll wonder why it took you so long and how miraculous it is to be in this better mental state. Interesting. So all we got pile number 3. Let's see, pile number 4. Embrace your power. So I'm hearing that you have difficulty embracing your power because you've seen very bad people embrace their power, but I'm hearing they weren't embracing their power. The people that you saw were not embracing their power. They were abusing their power, and I'm hearing you do not need to fear to be like them. And also I'm hearing there might be some past life work to do with this as well too, but I'm hearing that you will embrace your power. You will not abuse your power. You will embrace your power. So that's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing it is good for you to embrace your power. So I'm hearing that you need to do some, almost this energetic work at this stuck energy in your body to do with power and seeing people abuse their power. And just the sort of you've seen some very bad people, I'm hearing. Very bad people abuse their power with no conscience. They could even be sociopaths in some cases. Not very good at all. Not very good. I've seen those types too, and they are not pleasant, let me tell you that. But it's basically like you want to embrace your power because the universe, I'm hearing the universe needs you. The universe needs you. The universe needs you. You are required to embrace your power because you are good. And when good people embrace their power, bad people who abuse their power shrink. When good people embrace their power, bad people who abuse their power shrink. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, you need to do some energetic work, but you will know how to do it. And I think there might be some fear about it because you're afraid to step into your power, because you're afraid of almost what that would entail. But I'm hearing just do the energetic work, intend that you go down the power and the path of embracing your power, and you'll know how to do it. I'm hearing just ask for help, and the road will unfold before you. All right, pile number 5, correct your mistakes. I'm hearing that this could mean a couple different things. I'm hearing that in some cases it is actually correcting your mistakes. And if that is the case, you already know what they are and you're already working on them. But in other cases, I'm hearing do not take responsibility for other people's mistakes. That's what I'm hearing. Do not be codependent. Do not take responsibility for other people's mistakes. I hear that you like to save other people from themselves, and you tend to almost feel that you're responsible for other people's mistakes. But I'm hearing no longer that you need to fully be, you need to know that you are sovereign into yourself, and you do not need to take responsibility for other people's. Because I hear that you worry a lot about other people's issues out of compassion, out of love for other people. But I'm hearing that you need to take that love and direct it towards yourself. You need to I'm hearing this. I'm hearing, yeah, that you spill your love on other people, and that's fine. I'm hearing that's good. It's not, but it's sort of like you need to replenish yourself. Like I'm hearing an image of the Ace of Cups, and it's in reverse, and it's almost like you're helping other people so much energetically, or worrying about them. And I'm hearing it's time for you to put on your oxygen. And it sounds like a cliche, right? But it's like I'm hearing that you need to put your oxygen mask on first. And then you will know the meaning of peace. You will know the meaning of peace, and you will also know the meaning of true inner fire and inner contentment. Once you can totally, it's almost like I'm hearing that you need to take 3 or 4 days. Interesting. I'm hearing that you need to take 3 or 4 days to totally not think about other people and to just think about yourself. Interesting. It's interesting where this card led, right? This, you get the card, you pick up different energies sometimes. But I'm hearing that you need to take 3 or 4 days to just totally focus on yourself and almost detach from other people. And then you can almost go back to other people in a state of absolute and complete renewal. Interesting. So that's what we've got for pile number 5. Interesting. You never know what you're going to get on these piles, and it's quite interesting to see what comes up. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you have a terrific week, and that you all are not afraid to step fully into your power, because you are worth all the good things that the universe has to offer. Goodbye.